Hey, second grade. It's Miss Leadhome again. I'm in my comfy, cozy jammies, and I'm ready for a bedtime story. Are you ready? Great. It's kind of hard to see with this, so I'm going to take that off. Get comfy and cozy because today's bedtime story is called What Do You Do with a Problem? Sounds interesting. I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. You see it hanging over his head? Sometimes we have problems. It happens to everybody, right? Happens to me too. Why is it there? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing works. Look, the problem's getting even bigger. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? Look how big it's getting. What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? That would be terrible. What if it takes away all my things? What if it took away his toys, his books, his games? That would be a bummer. I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. How does it look like he's feeling right now? Upset, sad, nervous, angry. Yeah, that's how worrying feels for sure. The more I worried, the bigger my problem became. It is overtaking the whole book. That problem's getting humongous. Oh no. I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself. But it still found me. Can you just hide from your problems and then they'll just go away? No, you can't hide. What's he gonna do? Let's find out. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. Have you ever had a problem and you worry about it and then you don't really feel good at all either? Yeah, me too. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. Do you think that maybe his problem wasn't such a big deal, but he just kept thinking about it all the time, and so it seemed like a big deal? Maybe. Let's find out. I realized I had to face it. Good for him. Let's see what he does. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. Look at him go. So proud of him. You got to tackle that problem. Don't just let it keep hanging over your head. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. So problems don't have to be scary. They could actually be kind of beautiful. That's interesting. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. That's amazing. So his problem wasn't actually bad. It was an opportunity for him to learn and grow and get better. That's kind of nice. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So if you miss it and you don't face that problem, you could lose an amazing opportunity to learn something new, for some good to come. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. What's the secret? Do you remember? Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. So, are problems actually really scary? No, it's all about how you look at the problem. If you look at the good that could come out of it, problems become opportunities and they're not so scary after all. That's the end. Wow. I kind of really like that book because when I have a problem, I actually do really feel like this, like it's hanging over my head. You ever feel like that? You have a problem? Think about a problem that you've had before. And how it just hangs there and you're like, ugh, I don't really feel that good. And the more you worry, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I have definitely felt like that. Have you? Think about this. A problem I have is. What's a problem? It could be something that you're having now. It could be something that you've had before. What's a problem that you've had? I know for me, a problem that I'm having right now is that I just found out that we're not going to go back to school, to the actual building. We have to keep learning at home. So I'm feeling upset and I'm sad and I'm kind of angry, a little bit nervous about how it's going to work, but I'm really sad. So my problem is that I'm feeling upset about not being able to go see my friends and my students at school, and I have to stay home and keep learning and teaching from home. What's the problem that you're thinking about? Good. But remember, do problems have to be scary and bad like this? No, it's all about how you see it. It's about how you look at it. So if you choose to look at it like it's a bad thing and it's just terrible, is it ever going to go away? No, I can't change the decision to go back to school. So I got to change how I look at it and look for the opportunity. What's something good that can come out of my problem? What's something good that could come out of your problem? There's always something good that can come out of your problem. So, you can answer this question with this sentence starter. Something good from that problem is. So you think about it first. So remember, my problem was I was feeling upset and sad about having to learn and teach at home instead of going back to school. But there is something good that comes from this, right? Something good from that problem is there's actually a lot of good things. The first thing is now that I have to teach from my house, I'm learning a lot of new things. I'm learning about making videos. I'm learning about teaching classes on the computer. I'm learning about new ways to talk to my students. And that's pretty amazing. I also have been doing a lot more talking to my family and my friends. Like, I feel like when we are at school normally, we're so busy, right? But now that we're all kind of stuck at home, I've had some extra time. And so I've been actually calling a lot of people that I don't get to talk to as often. So I've been really having fun calling my mom and dad and brother and my aunts and my grandma and my friends. And that's been really great because it shows that I can still have friends and family even though we're all far away from each other. So something good is that I'm learning new things and I'm getting to have my friendships and family relationships get even stronger. What is something good that came from your problem? You know, you can get something good for yourself from a problem, but you could also do something good for someone else from a problem. So, if I'm feeling kind of upset and angry about school being canceled, do you know that some people also might feel that way? So, I can do something good for myself, but I can also do something good for someone else. Like if I'm missing my friends, I'm going to write them a letter and I'm going to mail it to them. Or I could call them and cheer them up. I could make them a picture and mail it to them. I've been coloring pictures and mailing them to my family and friends. So when I do something good for someone else, that also makes me feel better. And my problem gets smaller because we're doing something good. Isn't that awesome? I don't really like the idea that problems are like that. I'd like that my problem turns into this. That seems way better. What do you think? Awesome. So what I would like for you to do is tell me about a problem. It could be big, it can be small, it can be happening now, it could be from before, any problem. But don't tell me all the bad stuff. What is a good thing that can come from that problem? Something good for you, something good for other people. What's something good that can come from that problem? I can't wait to see what you say. I definitely have been missing you. I love you a lot, and I hope you sleep well. Bye-bye.